Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna make a quick video explaining my new cable modem router by AT&T U-verse. Let me throw a quick backstory. So I have this one the last about 2.5 years, the NVG599. Again, AT&T U-verse. And things have been going very, very well, inexpensive. I'm getting a bundle with cell phone, etc., etc. Well, obviously, after a couple years, this technology upgrades, and you start to see this thing is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And typically, things start happening or whatnot. First thing you do, number one, is if you have slowdowns, you unplug it, leave it unplugged for about 60 seconds, plug it back in. I have a video. You might be able to backdoor your system and change your channel. Depends upon your cable modem router. But 2 different times now I've actually had AT&T on their end actually reset or do whatever they do on their end. The first time it worked a lot better after they did it, and my speeds were up to normal. Everything was good to go. Unfortunately, I'm experiencing a lot of lag time. It kind of goes through ups and downs, especially, summer use, how many people are actually on your connection in your home, streaming, etc. Obviously, that plays into the factor. But let's get into the meat and bones here. This new model right here, 5268AC, was actually sent out. The operator, you might have to request it. The operator actually pitched it to me. He said, you know what, your equipment looks old. Let me try a few things, but we're going to send you out a new one. This literally, I was on the phone yesterday. This was 1 day shipped to me, showed up this morning, very fast, free of charge. Your service obviously might be a little different if you're leasing one or whatnot. I actually got super lucky, the new one, and I do not have a charge on that one. So through my bundle, this is free, but you got to send this one back. You can't resell it. They provide a pre-shipping label, UPS, you just drop it off. This one came by UPS. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is they sent out a new one, the upgraded one, the better one. So you might have to ask AT&T to send you out a newer model, especially if you're leasing it, which is renting it. You have your monthly charge. If you're paying the money, you might as well get the newest, latest, and greatest. The back of it is going to be the same as my old one here. You have your USB, your DSL broadband, your reset button, your cable line here, your phone line, your out right here, and your 4 ports. When you disconnect this one, just reinsert the cables one at a time so you're not confused exactly how it is right here. Now, the downside of that, it's going to be brief, but it's going to suck a little bit. You're going to have a new Wi-Fi name and password, which means you have to go in every single device. Your friends and family members that have come over, they're going to have to log in to. Not that big of a deal, but that's just a small downside to a new box. It has a new name and a new password. So let me briefly discuss what potentially could have been my problem, which I actually just found out about. The top of this was extremely hot. It's in an open area in my dining room, living room area next to my television here. But the problem was my security system right here, my hard drive, this little box right here, does not have a fan inside of it. So the bottom, especially in the summertime, actually for some oddball reason, that's a little bit cooler now. Yeah, I guess it maybe just needed a little bit more ventilation. I think that was the culprit as well, because I touched this after I lifted it up on top of that, and this thing was hot. So this thing is overheating. This is overheating. It's probably cranking out a terrible signal because it's just overheated and too hot. So that might be your problem as well. Definitely go with a new one if they're going to send you a new one, but have this in a better ventilated area. So obviously I'm not going to have that on top of that anymore. I'm going to let it breathe like this. And it's already about 80% cooler than it was 10 minutes ago. So other than plugging in all your cables the same, you're just again going to have to type in your new password, which is on the back of this or in your paperwork they have sent you in the mail. Log back in, pop your power plug in just the same, and have your speeds back up and running primo. But I just wanted to make this video because a lot of operators won't pitch you the new model. So again, you might have to request it. That number is on your AT&T U-verse bill. Call that 1-800 number or 1-888 number. Tell them your speeds are lagging and you want an upgraded hardware. And on top of having to switch over every single Echo device or Google Home device you have, unfortunately, I have a lot of smart plugs, and I have one for the fireplace. I have one for my patio lights. I have some for my bedroom lamps. and I had to unfortunately go in every single one, delete it, and reprogram it all over again, type the new password in. It was kind of a pain, to be honest with you, but once it's up and running, it's good to go. But that's something to keep in mind if you have your whole home automated with smart stuff. You're going to have to reboot your security cameras, all that kind of stuff. I got security cameras, wireless security cameras. I'm going to have to go individually. Hopefully a developer sees this. So smart plug developers have a way, even Amazon have a way where it's easier to edit your Wi-Fi information in your app so that it could reconnect somehow. Obviously, I'm not an engineer or developer, but that would be a lot easier than having to delete it and then reinstate it and reinitialize it all over again. So just keep that in mind as well. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Smash that thumbs up button if the video has helped you or helping you in the future, meaning that you know the information now for future use. And again, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.